I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**.
Hey there, welcome back to my latest episode, and today is another toy craft episode, and it takes quite a while for me to get to this level. I mean, every now and then I do this, but I think I should do more of it. Is where I take one random figure, and today's figure is my 1983 Akama Zondor from the Exchanger toy line, and I'm gonna soup him up. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. So here we go. For the first time in a long time, I wanted to do another toy art video where I soup up this rare action figure. It's from the Exchanger toy line by Akama Toys in 1983. In 1983, Akama released quite a couple of toys. You're talking about, this one is Exchangers, you're talking about Battle Hawks, Cosmic Cowboys, Galaxy Warriors, Automan, which my buddy Thomas also still has to this day, and X-Force that came out in 1985. So this is my Zondor from Exchangers, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to soup him up because I've seen him online and he's very expensive. So I've decided to make some accessories for him, such as his helmet. I'm missing his helmet. I'm missing his other blaster. And remember when I was young, I only knew one kid who had this toy, and I used to use that gun and put it on his leg, almost like he's a pirate. That is a peg leg. And just for fun, I made an alien hand for him with 3 fingers. I know on this hand here he's got 4 fingers, but I like the 3-finger look. So let's start the show and start making these accessories for this guy so we can have some fun. So here we have the star of the show, Zondor, and I've got my soldering iron. Without that I can't do anything. I've got here clear lacquer, the stuff that I need to make the paint and everything pop out. I've got normal acrylic, some 1.75 PLA, but I've experimented with some other plastics, and you can use different plastics. So if you use my technique, you'll be able to pull the same stuff off with different type of plastics that are just lying around in the trash, in the felt, or anything like that. I use some sandpaper, as long as it's medium, everything is cool, and a paintbrush, and there we go. So let's put all the stuff to the test and see what we come up with.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. Ain't no motherfucker in this world could do it like me. Open up your eyes and insert a little rising. You don't have to love me, you don't have to like me. Got enough love in myself, in my psyche. You should have the same in your brain nightly. If you wanna taste me, you can fucking try me. If you wanna hate, you know where to find me. And if you're going hate this, you can fucking bite me. I'll be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, not likely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded, icy. Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me. The following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right.
So here, after melting and sanding the accessories and weapons down, this is what it looks like before it's been painted. This is my version of it anyway. There's a few subtle differences in the way it looks. I like to throw in my own type of feel to it, which is really cool. Here's his mask or his helmet, and then next is that blaster. I didn't want to make it too thin because then it gets sort of weak, because this plastic can be sort of brittle if it gets too thin because it's so hard. And then last of all, this is just a accessory I wanted to make. This is his alien hand. Try to give it a shot. See how it looks, kind of freaky, but anyway, there we go. Time to paint them now.
You know where to find me, and if you're going hate this, you can bite me. Okay, I'm going off every chance I get. I don't really take a loss, well, I'll admit. That's why I'll make it to the top, yeah, I commit. And no, I'm never getting lost, I get after it. Investing in my own stock, cause it's faster than any crypto hits go, let me spend. Everything that you see is something I invent, and it's only a percent. I'm gonna take shots, if I miss all, forget it, I'll take a fat loss just to learn.
So now that I've completed his first accessory, which is his armor, I know I've made it a little bit different, and I tend to do these things when I'm crafting, but I'm very happy how it came out. I changed the symbol just a little bit because I don't want to use the exact same things. I'm very happy how it came out, totally different, and makes my figure pop a little bit more and look very cool. So the second piece that I've made is his blaster, which you can put on his arm or his leg, which is a very cool thing to add in. Very simple thing. Can't wait to hook that figure up because it's going to be history in the making, me doing that. And I'm very happy how it came out. I made things very simple, very straightforward. I don't want anything fancy. This is just a quick fix to make your figures look a little bit better without paying a lot of money. All these things cost me next to nothing to get. So now coming to my final piece that I made. This is an alternate hand that I made. I wanted to make a 3-finger hand instead of the 4-finger one that he has. It was a little bit tricky, especially putting the lacquer on. If that lacquer sticks to the paper, it can pull all the paint and everything off, so I had to touch this one up a little bit, but came out fairly well. Not 100% perfect, but I love it. I love it, just to give it a different flair. So I guess the time has come to hook up that figure and check what it looks like. So here's my Zondor hooked up with his custom helmet that I've made. Looks very cool. I enjoyed it. I had to change the color because it was becoming really monotonous. That whole helmet is almost the same color except for the symbol. The symbol I changed just a little bit. I didn't want to copy it exactly. I'm very happy how it came out, making this Zondor more complete and making him look much better for display purposes. So now let's hook him up with these other accessories that I made. Okay, so now he's hooked up with that custom hand and custom blaster. You can take the hands off and swap them, which is really cool. That hand came out really eerie. The blaster came cooler than I expected. Really enjoyed it. Let's just turn it around, check at the back. Very cool. Very happy to display it like that. And now for the final piece, I'm gonna put it into the pose that I always used to put it into when I was young, which I can't wait to do. It's actually history in the making. There we go, finally. Oh, it's actually taking my breath away looking at it and remembering of how I used to play with the figure like this. If I display it, this is how I display it. Let's just turn it around, how it looks from the side and behind. Looks absolutely bizarre and strange, and I love it. I love it so much. So there we go. Hope you guys enjoy this latest episode of mine. Until next time. Okay, so finally I've completed this objective, this goal, this strange thing of mine, where because I was somehow, some way, I got this figure through my buddy Thomas. And I remember only once in my life when I was young, I used to go visit this kid, and exactly what I did in the video is exactly how I used to play with the toy, except for making the figures, accessories and weapons, etc. But another thing also, remember when I was young, that when I played with this figure, I always used to play with Warlord, which is from another toy line. Very cool, love it. But anyway, I've asked some of my buddies to send me some pics. Like Thomas, I asked him to send me some pics of his Automan, which came out in the same year as the Exchangers, and of the same toy company, Akama. And thanks to him for that, and thanks to Nicholas Mudskipper for sending me some pictures of Warlord. Very cool stuff. It was a great experience, something that is very personal to me and something that I've always wanted to do. Excuse the generator at the back because the people have stolen the electricity cable, so I had to make a plan just to finish this vid. I've got so much in store and hopefully the electricity is back. But until next time guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. Till next time, be good to yourselves and think about others. Cheers.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're